Good morning and welcome to Walk Before You Run. God gave me Walk Before You Run because what He wants us to do is walk in His Word before we run out and take care of errands or go for a run or go for a walk. But He wants us to first focus on Him, that our focus will be clear so that when we go out and walk and run, that we will be able to see things as He wants us to see them. And when we do that, we tend to get more things done. So this morning, we're going to start by taking a look at Proverbs 16 and 7. And while you're getting your Bible and turning to that, I'm going to tell you a little something. This morning, God told me to come in here and let's get started on walk before you run. And instead of doing exactly what He asked me to do, I decided to take a walk with my daughter. So on the way down the sidewalk, before we could even get a mile down the road, I slipped and fell, skinned my knee, and my daughter was so upset about me falling. She reached down and helped me up, and she said, "Mom, you have to be careful because, senior citizens, they fall or hurt their hip, and some of them don't recover, and those that do, it takes a long time." In that moment, I thought, should I be hurt that she called me a senior citizen, or should I just roll with the punches? And I decided I better just roll with the punches because maybe, just maybe, God was telling me this morning to walk before you run. So let's take a look at verse 7. It says, "When a man's ways please the Lord, He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him." And I like that because not only when your ways please God, when you're following Him, do you have favor with Him and you have peace with Him, but He even gives you peace with those who don't want to give you peace. And that just lets you know that you don't have to watch your back when you're following Him, that God has your back. And I like this because just before that verse, in verse 6, it says, "By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil." So when we walk away from doing those things that don't please Him, and we start walking closer to Him and following Him, that He gives you a peace that passes all understanding. And He guards your heart and your mind. And so I would just like to tell us this morning that before we go out and start running and walking and doing and being, that we need to take some time to spend a little time with Him in His Word. And that will make the day worth living. And that will give us peace as we go throughout the day. So this is just the start. Now, keep in mind that when we meet again, it's going to be a little longer. But I just wanted to give you a little tidbit, just a little something to chew on as you go throughout your day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Now, I'll see you a little bit earlier tomorrow and the days ahead. But all I want to do is just to remind you to walk before you run. Have a beautiful day and be a blessing to somebody. Bye.